Hello, welcome to January 29th, 2023. My name is Kurt, and this is my daily Good Life meditation video. This is an exercise that I do each and every morning just after waking up, although today I'm a little bit late again, like I was yesterday, quite a bit late. It's 4:50 a.m. right now. Wow, I really slept in. I slept in half an hour, 25 minutes this morning. I do this in order to spend some time to remember my life objectives and principles, to see how I did applying these to the challenges and opportunities I encountered yesterday. I enumerate the creed, and then I plan for the coming day. But I need a little coffee. Yesterday really took it out of me. It's funny how being on holiday, I'm still worn out in the best way. Well, yesterday what got me was that I did a double run. I walked about over 8 miles, running about 4 of those. Really did feel good, but I think I overdid it. Otherwise, yesterday was a good day. I didn't sleep so well. I did wake up in the middle of the night and was just sitting there with random thoughts. Yesterday was a good day. I didn't face any particular challenges. I was script writing throughout the day. That's one of my principles. Script writing, that is. It's a technique that I use to forecast the minutes, hours, and days ahead. And it works. It was working yesterday, and I was up last night, also script writing today, which is the first time I've ever done that. But I just kind of feel a little bit out of sorts this morning. Tired, maybe. Maybe I need a piece of toast or something like that. Maybe a little small bowl of oatmeal or something. Maybe I'll do that after this. Okay, let's go. Oh, and good morning, Parker. First, my objectives. There are 7. Number 1 is to be always ready to die. I want to make sure that my life is in a, if not stable place, at least what's the right word? Stable? Accessible? I think that's a good word. I want the bank account. I remember when my dad died and the struggle we had accessing his resources. I want to make sure that Yumiko has no such troubles when I go. So I make sure she has access to all the bank accounts and knows where they are and how to find them. So I have a whole separate file cabinet just for that. Not file cabinet, file box. All the finances are in that box. She can find it readily and easily. I also want to make sure my relationships are in good order. And they are. I could use a phone call to my mom. I talked to her last week, but I feel like it's time for another call. She doesn't like me to call, but I have to call to check in on her. It's tough to cultivate a good relationship with someone who doesn't really want to have a relationship with you. But it is my, as they say, filial obligation. And it's the right thing to do, to keep in touch. And then third, to be always ready to die. My life purpose needs to be in order, and it is. My book, Going Alone, is done. Number 2, the second objective, is to make good and effective use of time, so that I'm using my days in such a way as to improve things, to yield a better world out of each day, where better is not some ambiguous idea, but very clearly and distinctly simply the improvement of the well-being of thinking creatures. My third objective is to develop and maintain good and sound life principles. Exactly this creed that I'm reciting right now, and that's what I work at. 4 is to cultivate good emotional reactions. Oh, that's something I was doing yesterday. All through the day, I had little things that were happening that kind of were trying my emotions. You know how just the world kind of grates on you a little bit, right? When you're out there in the world, the machinery can be grating, like gears in a wheel. In a wheel, if the lubrication doesn't do its job, it wears it down. I was reacting well to everything. I mean, nothing could faze me yesterday. Nothing could reach me. Reach doesn't sound like the right word. They were reaching me, but I was in control. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. Maybe that's why I'm exhausted, because the world was kind of grating yesterday. Grating world. It always grates. Next is to do good things throughout the day. And then the next objective is to recognize my true limits and my true opportunities, so that I'm not extending myself into directions that I can't really reach. And then lastly is to do just one thing at a time, and do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully. Okay, now my 34 principles. Number 1 is the principle of war. To always be fighting against propositions of truth and things that I already believe are true, so that I can find out if I'm wrong. 2 is the principle of reason, which is the tool that I use in the aforementioned war. And the sub-principles here are honesty, objectivity, doubt, and humiliation, which are the perspectives I want to take, and humiliation being the experience that I welcome should I find that I'm wrong. Pardon me. Principle number 3 is the homunculus, the observation that I don't think there is such a thing as a soul, but I do have a consciousness, at least for a little while yet, and I label that the homunculus. Boy, I'm just barely making it, huh? I'm struggling. I want to get that asterisk at the end of the title for the Good Life Creed this morning, but I only get it if I do a good job. Boy, but I'm just not feeling it. Maybe I'll sacrifice the asterisk, finish this off with the lightning round, and just accept that some days are tougher. I'm going to do that. So after the homunculus comes the Anchorhold, the home of good and evil, purpose, atomic principle, principle of nature, pirate ride, maturity, the social principle, family, public speaking, distraction, agency and the great indifference, temperance. I got it backwards today. Yeah. Life will not go well. The horror show. That which must be born. The feast of woeful. Oh, maybe I got it right. The best seat in the house. The restless man. The path of wildness. The great life adventure. The risk of avoiding risk. Sin and damnation. Complete oblivion. The season of philosophy. Script writing. The bullseyeing. The uphill climb. Arena and utility. Nothing is enough. And finally, the principle of fun. Whew, got through it. I hope I'm not getting sick. I just don't feel it. It doesn't feel like getting sick. It feels like I just had a rough day. As for today, I'll finish this. I'll upload this. I'll read my Bible, Hosea 2 today, I think. I'll feed the dogs, let them out. And then my goals for today are I've got to finish my house cleaning. Then I'm going to we'll do a mock packing, and I'm going to begin laying out the guidance for our trip. I'm going to be making little packets so that we can find the houses that we want to see with our rental car. There we go. And I'm going to strive to have a good day. Oh, and of course I'll go do my ocean run and swim as long as I'm not getting sick. Goodness. All right. Time to start. Be safe, but not too safe. And with that, my life is done, if not finished. Bye-bye. Is there a better way to say that? Done, but not complete. No. Because it is. Done and complete mean the same thing. Done. What I mean by saying my life is done is that I've achieved my purposes, my decided purposes. My daughter is largely grown. My relationships are in good state. My affairs are in order. And my book is wrote. But it's not finished because I'm still alive. Yeah, so I think it is the right way to say it. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as I'd like. Okay, take care. Oh, and I do need to also do a book illustration today. I'll do that. Bye-bye. Yeah, I did all that. See you later. I'm really out of it, huh?